Okay, welcome to Fable 3. Let's just see, make sure that I'm being heard. Testing, 1, 2. Great, good, yay. This time I preemptively deleted all of my games before I loaded this up. So this is the opening screen. This is what you'll see every time I load up this game. Then I hit the start button, which is apparently not wanting to respond. What the hell? Okay. There it goes. What the hell?
And so our story begins. The kingdom is on the verge of revolution. But who will be the hero to lead the rebellion?
Let's see. Let's go with the prince. Yes, I can be a princess. But this time I'll be a prince.
Of course. The prince. It is time you saw what your kingdom is truly like.
And yes, it's the same Teresa as before.
The age of industry has come to Albion. Though some call it the age of oppression. When freedom is nothing but a dream, it's time to make a stand. To lead a rebellion. To be a hero. Welcome to the city of the downtrodden. Where those who dare to speak out are punished. And those who dare to hope find nothing to hope for.
Hell of an opening.
True rebels fight against all odds. True rebels never give up. Yet they cannot triumph alone. The uprising has begun.
Looks like chickens on the menu.
But who will lead the revolution?
What a dreadfully sorry sight. Such a beautiful day to waste in bed, don't you agree?
What? Oh, go away, Jasper.
Now that is hardly the response of a prince. I'm afraid it is time to rise. With your permission, I shall wake your sleeping companion. Ah, yes, one's heart soars before such regal bearing. I trust you both slept well. You have a busy day ahead.
Come on, boy. If I have to get up, so do you.
It's not going to work. Don't look at me like that. Oh, very well. Good dog. What a pair. The kingdom is doomed.
Now, sir, if you will follow me, perhaps we can find some appropriate clothing for today's activities.
Lady Elise is most eager to speak to you this morning and is waiting for you in the garden. No doubt you will wish to look your best for your young friend.
I have taken the liberty of arranging 2 suitable outfits, if you would care to choose.
The staff may be reassured.
Ah, splendid choice. I'm sure Lady Elise will approve.
Perhaps you ought to make your way to her now. And I would recommend avoiding your brother today. King Logan is rumored to be in an ill temper. Have a good day, sir.
Will do. Bye, Jasper.
My prince.
Prince?
My lord.
Hello, Prince.
Good day.
You are looking well.
Oh, delighted
My
to
lord.
see you again.
Oh, brave knight. Have you come to protect me? You big softy. You'd be rubbish in a fight, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
I'll protect you, my lady.
I don't know. You don't look so tough either. Perhaps you can give me a demonstration of your abilities.
Hi. How's that?
Not bad, not bad. I suppose you'll do. I thought you'd never get up. Did Jasper tell you I wanted to speak to you?
Yes. Did something happen?
I'm not sure, but everyone in the castle seems to be upset with your brother. More than usual. And it's even worse down in the city. You hear such terrible stories. Listen, they say a factory worker was executed this morning. I'm sure it's only a rumor, but you can imagine how people are talking. The staff in the castle are anxious. I told them you'd speak to them. Will you do that? I'm afraid of what might happen if someone doesn't calm things down.
If you think it will help.
I do. They may fear the king, but they still care for their prince. So, my good prince, will you take... Good. Now let's go. I can't believe your brother could have had a worker executed. But sometimes I think, well, that there's something wrong with him. He's changed so much. And he looks so tired all the time.
My lord.
I'm probably going to try
I'm
my
sure he'll want
best to do
continue
a
with your
good
instructions
game.
today. He seems obsessed with combat training lately.
At your service, my...
You're so unlucky having that statue of your brother right outside your window. I think it'd give me nightmares. Come on, let's go.
Well, I heard all he did was stand up for one of the kids working in the factory.
Who knows where it ends? Next thing you know, it's one of us that's...
Quit your gossiping now and straighten those clothes. Welcome, Your Majesty. Such an honor to have you here today. Staff are convened to hear your words. Whenever you're ready.
You have all been through some difficult times. And the king has been too preoccupied to treat you as he should. But I ask you all to ignore any wild rumors you hear. I promise to speak with my brother about improving conditions for both you and your families outside the castle. Thank you.
You call that a royal speech? You didn't shout, you didn't threaten, and you were far too reasonable. It was bloody marvelous. Right then, ready for today's training?
Take good care of him, Walter.
I suppose you've heard the rumors then? Well, I'm afraid they're quite true. Who knows what your brother will do next? In the meantime, the mood in the castle is getting more uneasy by the day. I think you have a knack for reaching out to people. They all looked up to you back there. The way they look up to a leader.
My lord.
A lot of people to see your brother today. Poor sods.
Sir Walter, what a stroke of luck. Would you be so kind as to sign my petition? We must fight to eradicate poverty in Albion. Too many suffer on our streets, and the king does nothing. He must be made to care.
Oh, very well, but I'm just an old soldier. I doubt my name would mean anything. But perhaps the prince here would care to help you out.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Your Majesty. Well, it would be the greatest honor.
Have you seen his elite soldiers?
Maybe it would be
Are they hiding?
I'd be happy to sign.
Thank you, my good prince. Your support will make all the difference, I'm certain of it.
Never grow old.
That was a courageous move. I doubt it would make much of a difference, but perhaps your brother will finally realize that you have a mind of your own. Let's see you put it to good use in the combat room. Come on! You have made good progress these past few weeks. But today isn't about practice. I want you to fight me, as if your life depended on it. One day, the people of Albion are going to need you. I have to find out just how ready you are. All right. Grab a sword. Fight! Ouch! Good hit. Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? Of your mother, the great hero queen. You'd never get tired of hearing those stories. And after each one, you remember what you would say?
Teach me how to be a hero.
Every single time. I wish that was something an old soldier like me could teach you. But I've done my best. Now I need you to do your best. Strike me. It's time you showed me what you've got. Ha-ha! You only went and broke it. Look at that. Am I a great teacher or what? But listen, there's something...
Walter! You have to come quickly! Both of you!
What's happened?
Outside the castle. It looks like a demonstration.
This is not good.
So yes, the Queen is in fact the last character I played.
They're right
Two.
inside the castle grounds. I've never seen so many people out there.
Balls. I should have known this would happen. I don't think they realize what your brother is capable of. This isn't going to end well. Keep Albion free! It's been a long time since Logan listened to me, but I should find him. Stay here. There's still something we need to talk about.
We can't just stand here. I have a horrible feeling about this. We need to do something. Look, The guards have moved away from the stairs. We should follow Walter, find out what Logan's going to do. Let's go while we can.
They must be in the war room.
Then let's get there before anyone sees us.
I don't know what rank of nobility Elise is, but she's obviously a proper lady.
Quick! You can see them.
Think about what you're doing, Logan.
I'm protecting the interests of the people. Do not question me again. You will shoot to kill. Start with the ringleaders, and if necessary, continue with the crowd.
This is wrong. You can't do this.
Oh!
Never tell me what I can't do.
Walter! We can't let him kill all those people. You're his brother. Maybe he'll listen to you. We have to do something.
Why does she assume that he'll listen to his brother?
The war room is no place for a child. Leave now.
I'm here to stop you. You can't kill those people.
No, wait. Enough!
How dare you turn against me? Perhaps you believe you should be the one making these decisions. You really wish to defend those traitors? Then so be it. Let us see how you do. Take my brother and his friend to the throne room. We shall settle this matter officially.
Move!
I'm going. What?
Leave her alone!
I'm all right.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we'll get through this together.
Keep walking!
Here come the saviors of the people. Come closer, brother. Today you have disappointed me beyond measure. I have been betrayed by my own blood and a filthy spy.
We did nothing wrong.
Punishment must be apportioned where it belongs.
Punish me, then.
You are no longer a child, and it is time I stopped treating you as one. You wish to save the traitors who had gathered outside the castle this morning. Very well. You shall have your chance to save them. Here stand the leaders of the violent mob. I will give you a choice. Who will be punished? These strangers or this girl? The sentence will be death.
What? No, this can't be.
You are the prince. Decide.
Your Majesty, Logan, please.
I am giving you power over life and death.
No, I won't do this.
If you can't choose, I will. They will all be executed. So tell me, what are you willing to sacrifice to do the right thing?
This is madness. We just can't. Choose me. You can't let them all die. Choose me. There's only one decision you can make. It has to be me. Are you listening to me? Pick me.
There is no right or wrong here. It just affects the story later on.
Thank you. Thank you. It's all right. You did what you had to do. Never forget what he's done. And that I love you.
Take the girl away. Kill her now.
I will never forgive you for this.
Good. Then you will never forget it. Escort my brother to his chambers. Now.
You mustn't blame yourself, sir. I don't think any of us realized just how far he'd fallen into madness.
I have to do something. I can't just stay here.
You're not. We leave the castle tonight. This kingdom needs nothing less than a revolution. It needs a new leader. It needs a hero. It's time to see if you're ready.
Ready for what?
To be your mother's son.
Very good. I will pack some essentials.
There's no time. We take nothing.
Not even pajamas?
Come on. We must leave now. I should have done something in the throne room. I should have stopped him.
All you would have accomplished would have been your own death.
Still, Maybe I should have taken you away sooner.
There is something rather sinister about this garden at night.
Where are we going? I thought we were leaving the castle.
We are. But there's something we must do first.
Maria, Maria.
It's time we paid our respects to Albion's last hero.
I never thought I'd enter this place again.
You should have known better. The night your mother died, I promised her I would bring you here one day. When you were old enough and strong enough. This is your history. This is your legacy. The world has been too long without a hero, but I'm hoping that it will have one soon. This is your mother's most treasured possession, the Guild Seal. It chooses those who have the power inside them, those who have the potential to become legends. Take it.
2 sons, and she chooses to have the younger of the 2 follow in her footsteps. Strange, isn't it?
Is something supposed to happen?
Who are you?
I am Teresa, the seer of the spire. I guided your mother in her greatest triumph. But you have an even greater destiny ahead of you. The seal awoke at your touch, as it would at no one else's. This means the fate of Albion rests on your shoulders. Before you lies the path you were born to take, and at its end is the kingdom you were born to rule. Like all heroes, you will face many trials, but you cannot pass through these gates alone. You will need to gather followers and gain the support of the people. For now, you have the support of 2 friends. Jasper, who will serve you always, and Sir Walter Beck, who will be your greatest ally. Together you have already taken the first step in your journey. Walk through the gate and claim your reward.
You might notice the plants here. If I were to travel with a companion through this entire game, or even part of it, the companion or other hero would appear on the other plinth. It also reflects my outfits at the time that I walked through the gates. So if I dress up like a frickin' chicken, it will reflect that
magic within you.
forever.
Use it by the tomb in the mausoleum, and the way out of the castle will open for you. You will return here when you have gathered enough followers to reach the next gate. Now go. Walter and Jasper will follow wherever you lead, and one day, perhaps the rest of Albion will do so too.
Well, do you feel any different?
I don't know.
Try casting a spell. That's supposed to be our only way of getting out of here.
You might have mentioned that earlier.
And spoil the surprise.
disregarded it for a second.
Well, of course, neither did I. Still, though, it bloody worked. Somewhat narrow, isn't it? Dark, too.
You never did care for confined spaces, did you, Sir Walter?
I never did care for being poked in the eye or having my head chopped off. What of it?
Oh dear, I seem to have struck a nerve.
How about if I strike a butler on the bunce? Supply of oxygen. Just the way a castle's escape route should be.
I hesitate to ask, but what is our plan? Other than leaving the castle far behind us, which I wholly approve of, obviously.
It's simple. We have to stop Logan.
How am I supposed to do that? Even if I am a hero, I'm just one person.
Exactly. That is why we need to find allies. And lots of them. Once you prove what you are, people will follow you. And many of them will be willing to fight. But they need a leader. Someone to believe in. Albion needs nothing less than a revolution. Excellent! Did you see that, Jasper? Did you see it?
Indeed. Your mother would have been proud, sir.
Well, I know I am. Come on. And I'm proud of you too, old friend. I've never seen a man cower with such grace.
It is merely a matter of hygiene. Bats are filthy creatures.
Anyway, I think we've just seen the first proof of what you can do. You are the hero who can lead this land in a revolution. Bats are just the beginning.
That's a golden door, one of 4, which requires a golden key. Golden keys are hidden throughout the land, and any golden key will open one door.
Get ready to cast a magic. Use your spell.
Another impressive display, sir. To think, this morning my job consisted of laying out clothes for royalty. Now I'm a midnight snack for bats.
You'll get used to it. You might want to cover your noses from here on. It's the Bowerstone sewers.
Very well.
Oh, you might want to cover your eyes, Jasper. More bats! Time to exterminate a few more bats. Well, you've certainly got the hang of that spell. Shall we proceed?
Ugh, what an unusual stench. I dare say we must be somewhere beneath Bowerstone Industrial.
Very likely. Not the safest place for us right now. But we should be able to find a way out of the city once we reach the surface.
What is that?
I'm pretty sure it's a Cullis Gate. Sort of magical transportation system for heroes.
I was under the impression the Cullis gates were all gone.
Well, it looks like there's one left at least. Your mother must have placed this one here in case she ever needed to use it.
It's the same symbol that we saw by the tomb. Do you suppose it's activated in the same way?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You know what to do.
What is this place?
You know, it must be. It is. It's your mother's sanctuary. She used to speak of it, but I never thought it was a real place. Well, I don't believe it. Jasper, this book. There's a note with your name on it. Look.
That's not possible.
For Jasper? Well, I grant you it is possible, but it must be a coincidence.
Oh, don't be a dote. The old queen must have left it here for you. What's it called?
The Book of Heroes. How extraordinary.
Does it tell us how to get out?
This really is most remarkable. Everything that we could possibly want to know about heroes and this place is right here in these pages. This map
Lovely.
functions as a traveling mechanism. Simply choose where you want to go and, well, it should take you there.
Marvelous. Right. We can use that. We'll have plenty of time to explore this place later. Right now, we have a rather large task ahead of us.
But I don't even know where to start.
Our first stop will be the mountains of Mistpeak. There are people there who would make great allies. They won't offer their allegiance easily, but they despise Logan. And if anyone can persuade them, it's a hero.
Very good. I will continue to become acquainted with this sanctuary. No doubt we will need to make full use of its facilities.
Right, all right then. Find Mistpeak on the map and let's see if that book's telling us the truth.
Now, that looks like the dweller camp in Mist Peak, just there. Select that as your destination, and you should be taken there. Just like that.
There's a load of places I can visit once I discover them. The dweller camp is the only one that I can fast travel to without actually knowing. Without I actually have been there. At least for the moment. I'm getting gifts now.
It worked!
That would be DLC items.
I'd forgotten how bloody cold it is up here. Come on. The people here call themselves dwellers. They're tough. They're loyal. And like I told you earlier, they hate Logan's guts. Yep. It may not look like much, but this is where the revolution begins. This is what Logan has reduced them to. He's taken control of these mountains and started destroying its forests. I knew they'd have a hard time finding food, but I had no idea it was this bad.
Honest. Her name's
Did you bring
Sadie.
anything?
The man we need to convince is Sabine, a proud old sod, but a good man and a good leader. He won't give his allegiance easily, especially to a prince. Perhaps it's best if I speak to him alone first. You know, maybe you ought to find some new clothes while I talk to Sabine. Something slightly less princely. We don't need this kind of attention. I only have a little bit of gold, but it should be enough, and maybe you can spread what's left among the people. They need it more than we do.
Where can I find clothes?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find someone willing to take that money off you. Now, wish me good luck.
Best of luck, Walter.
You think Sabine's got a plan to get us out of this?
Are you here to buy? You're my best customer.
Hello, sir. This is Jasper. Hello? Is this how you use... I am speaking to you through the guild seal. What an extraordinary device. It would seem that as long as you carry the seal, we can communicate freely. Not only that, but you may return to the sanctuary any time you deem it necessary. Might I suggest you do so now and try on your new outfit?
Didn't know it could hurt this much. Please help us. There's no food. None at all. I'm sick of eating snow. This is so great. What a lovely present.
We can't hunt, thanks to the king. What are we going to do?
I can't feed my family.
Ooh, that ain't half bad. Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
I'm so hungry. I need some food.
I can't take this anymore. Oh.
Where did you come from? Did you bring
The bar tells me if I've interacted with them or not.
This week is snow.
Just simply interacting with them gives me a little bit of renown.
You think Sabine's got a plan to get us out of this mess? If I ever get hold of that Logan, I'll wring his neck.
Hey, thanks.
I'm getting so weak I can hardly walk.
If I ever get hold of that Logan, I'll wring his neck.
Excellent. You're very kind.
Do you think Sabine's got a plan to get us?
I can't feed my family.
We'll take her out there.
I love it.
We can't go out to hunt.
Oh, how do you do?
Yep. Can't believe how good that was.
I haven't eaten for days.
I'm starving.
Yeah, thanks. Can I eat it?
You've come from the city, from Bowerstone, haven't you? You must have some food. You have no idea how much difference this could make. Thank you. Please, we're starving. I can't take this anymore.
Alright, I've given some
hello.
money to people.
Now, included in the sanctuary is a dressing room. Step through and I'll show you.
Poodle, summon creature, white poodle, slow time, settler, government, clockwork dog. So this is my dog,
I believe
and
the
due
dressing
to the
room will be to your liking.
potions I was collecting, I can now select a different breed. Ew. What the hell? Government. Ooh, you're pretty. But so is government. I'll go with this one for a while.
I've taken the liberty of laying out your clothes on these mannequins, which should serve as convenient storage for any garments you acquire. There you are. You look just like a dweller. I hope this new outfit is as comfortable as your royal attire, though I suspect the chances of that are quite low. Now that you are properly attired, you should return to Sir Walter. It is time to meet this Sabine that we've heard so much about.
This can't go on much longer. We don't need much.
A reliable way to gather a few followers is by
did you
simply
come from?
interacting with people.
Did you
Try
bring
it.
anything?
That's
I'm
more
sure
like
you'll make
it.
an impression.
The scruffy look suits you. I've spoken to Sabine, explained everything, and he's, well, I told you he'd take some convincing. Come on.
I like Sabine. He's cool.
Out of the way, Boulder. I can't see a thing. So royalty walks into our home. A prince, no less. You're a long mile from the castle, Prince. What do you think of our home, then? Do you like what your brother has done to us? These mountains have always been ours. Now Logan's taken them, and is stripping them of all life. Oh, we're ready to go to war. But why should we follow Logan's kin?
You can trust me. You have my word.
We don't take much stock in words round these parts. We're simple folk. Ain't that right, Boulder?
Huh? Then what do you want?
Proof. First, prove you are truly, as Walter claims, a hero. This is easily done. There is a secret chamber beneath the town of Brightwall built by your own mother. Only heroes can survive its trials and reach the relics within. Bring me one of these ancient objects and I will believe you. Second, prove you are a warrior worthy of leading us into battle. You can do this by slaying the mercenaries who plague Mist Peak Valley and who have long soured our existence. Third, prove you are a true leader. Persuade our neighbors in Brightwall to share what food they have with us. Boulder.
Oh.
If we cannot eat, we will die, and the dead make poor allies.
Is that all?
Yep, that's the lot. Off you go then. Good luck. Nice knowing you.
Come on, boy.
It's nice to see Sabine hasn't mellowed with age. But anyway, I know the place he mentioned. Your mother built the chamber under the Brightwall Academy, Albion's greatest seat of learning. At least it was, until Logan closed it down. Just show the old librarian your guild seal. He'll know what it means. I'll try to find out more about these mercenaries. I'll see you in Brightwall when I have some information.
Now I'm gonna have to walk everywhere.
It makes a nice change, doing something useful.
Yay, more gifts. I'll be happy when I get some actual weapons. Magic is fine and everything, but I prefer a sword or gun. They made it a hell of a lot easier to do dig spots and all that just by having a interact button rather than a down on the D-pad kind of thing. Hey look, Scruffies. More Scruffies. I seem to recall a silver key over this way, so I'm just gonna go look real quick. I think it's under the bridge here. Yep, there it is.
I see you're approaching Brightwall, a most charming little hamlet. And a perfect opportunity to acquaint yourself with the fine, honest people of this kingdom, far from the bustle of the city and the factory smoke. Of course, a less charitable mind would term them simpletons, but I encourage you to shop in their stores, drink in their taverns, and otherwise partake in their small-town pleasures.
The library is closed by order of the king. We don't stay. Knowledge. Oh, sweet papyrus. A real visitor. I'm afraid I was speaking the truth. King Logan has closed the academy. I'm little more than a custodian these days. By the holy bookmark, the guild seal.
Not doing a very good job of
Queen last came here.
being a custodian either.
The prince, yes.
Oh, my. Please, come this way. Your mother told me that one day a challenger bearing the seal would come seeking entrance to the reliquary, but I never imagined it would happen in my lifetime. It was she who founded the academy, of course. I have often wondered how she would react to see it in its present state.
Okay, I'm gonna have to wait until he's actually done
Here we are.
yakking.
I can't tell you how many of our researchers and professors have studied this door, hoping to unlock its mechanism. But I knew there was only one thing that would ever open it.
I might have to wait until after I'm done too. Oh, no, there it goes.
That knowledge is reserved only for heroes.
There. Now my dog is more combat ready. Which is good, because I'm about to get into some combat.
When you find yourself in a sword fight, just make sure you gut the other fellow first. Easy, what?
Alright, time to proceed into the depths of this place. Yeah, I'm going to take detours and other shit because, well, frankly, I'm an explorer and that's what I do. I explore. Of course, this isn't the first time that I've played this game, so naturally I know where some of this shit is
hello,
already.
Jasper here again. I believe that amazing device is what is known as a flit switch. However, on the subject of amazing things, you will not believe what I have just found in the sanctuary. You should come back as soon as you possibly can. The sanctuary contains an armory, within which there are some truly remarkable weapons, heroic weapons, which your mother left for you. This way, please.
I've gotten some new outfits, including Highlanders, a Yule cap, and Barstone's army.
Now, admittedly, these weapons don't appear particularly impressive yet. However, according to the book, they actually change as you use them, becoming more deadly and developing fantastic properties. They are living weapons, and the way in which you fight with them determines how they evolve. According to the book, the hammer can grow larger and heavier with use. Incredible. That sword is certain to cut a swathe through your foes, and depending on whom you kill and how, it will grow ever more powerful. Well, now that you have a proper weapon, you should return to the chambers underneath Brightwall Academy. Ah, yes, the flit switch. Now, the way you activate these is by hitting them. Your new weapon should serve that purpose ably.
Now that I've unlocked weapons, I've now got weapon DLC becoming available as well. But I'm just going to wait until I get my rifle, because, you know, I've also got some gun DLC. Now it doesn't matter how I fight, it's all the same experience. Let's see. I don't plot a course correctly, I do miss treasures. And I like my treasures. So I basically just fill the entire thing in and call it good. I also like the experience. It's a good thing I don't take damage from falling, because I do a lot of it in these games. There is a DLC I could buy to skip the dog training, instantly get his ass up to level 5 in both combat and...
So, this is how it ends. I steal the blueprints for the dungeon from the architect who built it. Find the secret entrance on the other side of Miss Peak. Almost get killed by several hollow men. Stub my toe against a rock so that it really hurts when I walk. And now this. I know there's a great treasure in here somewhere. And I know it has something to do with these braziers. I just don't know what. But I'm not leaving until I solve this riddle.
What was I saying? Oh, right. So, the dog... I could skip with DLC, but it's like, why? Man, it's only like $1 something, but still. The microtransactions for this game are ridiculous. Just give me them all for one flat rate. Of course, it's the same with every Xbox 360 game. When I go to buy them off the Microsoft Store, I'm having to deal with microtransactions with a lot of them, and it's like, come on, just give me them all for one flat rate. It's not like I want to sit here and sort through them all and be like, pick and choose what I want. No, just give me the whole damn thing for one flat rate, and I can pick and choose what I use in game. And by the way, cannot charge magic at the moment. golden trail does not always lead to treasure, as you can see. But again, these videos are not, meant to be guides of any kind.
Hello, yes. You'll recall that I mentioned that flit switches require a knock from a melee weapon. Well, it seems that was only partially correct. According to the book, only blue switches require melee weapons. The red variety requires magic, and to activate yellow switches, you must shoot them with a firearm. Fortunately, that section of the book also indicated where some firearms were located, and these weapons, well, they must be seen to be believed. Please... Ah, so the weapons in question were also left for you by your mother. They are in the armory. Like the sword and hammer, these astonishing weapons evolve over time as you use them, becoming ever more fearsome. The rifle, marvelous. No one's going to get close to you if you don't want them to. The pistol will remain here should you wish to use it instead. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked.
I don't have to drag experience to me either. It's nice. And while I'm opening the chest, the horde of undead is coming at me. And you might have noticed there's also no health bar. No, that's because the edges of the screen turn. or the D-pad thing flashes red, the more you get hurt. Until you're out of health, and then you fall down and get revived. Same as the other games.
You have done well. Now, step into the light. There is much you need to know. Congratulations, hero. Touching the guild seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it. Winning supporters to your cause will be hard. Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge. But it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for what he did.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne, Albion is in great danger. Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
This is my Albion. Its cities will bow to my law, or they will burn. Its mountains will bend to my will, or they will fall. This is my Albion. Its people will do as I say, or they will die. Its future will be as I decree, or it will end. I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way. We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion, and I will see it destroyed before I surrender it.
If any part of you still doubted the necessity of a revolution, you have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
Weapons on the right, bonus shit on the left. Die pack, friend expression, landlord. I like being a landlord. I like being able to buy properties. Shock spell would be nice. 20, 40, 60. I can return to the road to rule at any point in which to open more chests, so yeah.
Blessed index cards. You made it. This is cause for great rejoicing. Albion has a hero again. If ever I can be of assistance, I will be honored to serve you.
I knew you would succeed, sir. You now have proof positive of your heroic status. And I believe Walter has made some progress with the mercenary problem. He is waiting for you outside the local tavern.
Yeah, he's not much of a custodian. He is a much better librarian than he is custodian. The place is filthy, for fuck's sake.
I have a delivery.
Oh look, jobs.
You should keep checking my shop.
Hello there.
You never know when I might have a sale on.
Those shoes are just gorgeous. I love them.
Pie maker. This is probably my favorite job.
Found any good stuff lately? Like treasure chests?
You're a whiz with a rolling pin. Smells delicious.
Like playing a game of Simon.
Smells delicious. Careful.
Our best sale We'll be going bankrupt if things don't
Of course,
pick up.
fucking it
And
up
so will the
means
rest of this area.
losing gold, but
We have the finest product in
Spend
Albion.
for the love of all you hold sacred.
That's some tasty
you make
work.
enough and it's not that big of a deal.
Have you done this before?
At higher levels, and I forgot how to get higher levels, probably has something to do with the road to rule.
Keep them coming.
There's more button presses and you make more money.
Good pie. Oh, that's a good pie.
Spend your way to
And if you
happiness.
haven't noticed,
You've amassed enough
it
money to
gets
buy a house.
faster
Houses are
and
excellent
faster
investments.
and faster.
Besides, you'll need somewhere to live if you meet that special someone.
That's some tasty work. Pie of the decade? Only time will tell.
I'm just gonna quit there before it charges me for another fucked up pie.
Please, if you could
And
spare
there's,
anything at all.
Oot.
How is adventuring and fighting and looting and all that these days?
I actually like that.
Finest product in Bright Wall available here.
Wow.
Everything you could
I
possibly
love
need
it.
and much more. Right here.
I've amassed enough for a house, but who knows what house I can actually afford. Likely a dweller house.
Oh,
Still.
quite superb. Yes, sirree!
Having any kind of
Yes,
steady income flowing in would be
oh, yes!
more than,
I sell Bright Wall's best. I usually restock every few weeks.
helpful.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
If I fuck this up, I just get paid less, or not at all, and boot off the street.
Given the choice between going hungry and being...
Before I go
How
there,
curious that Sir Walter should have chosen a tavern as your rendezvous point. I do hope he's finding some way of occupying his time while he waits for you.
One of these are, wow.
Home is where the heart is, as they say. It should also be where you have your best furnishings. Now, have you given any thought to redecorating?
Yeah, you might have noticed that this house condition says 0% and the rent's 0. That's a new thing for this one. You must repair for so much, and then you get money. Every time you get paid, it deteriorates.
You might have a look in the sanctuary shop. I'm quite certain there is something new in there.
Sanctuary shop, this...
A new item or two might spice things up nicely.
Just that. Whatever. Basically, this is the room where anything outside of the
If there's anything you
actual
can't
game is.
specifically remember about your adventure, it's all recorded here, down to the tiniest detail.
Compares me to other players,
If you're
friends.
unsatisfied with whom you can see, or who can see you, you can make changes here.
Who have played the game or whatever. But yeah,
Any other business to attend to?
this is my
The
trophy
Guild
room.
Seal, that artifact held incredible personal significance for your
gold.
mother. She cherished it more than anything, save your family.
This is where my trophies are. This is where my wall of achievements is. As you can see, I've gotten most of them. There's just a few I haven't.
Apparently, this wall records your achievements. I'm still trying to work out the specifics.
Fashion victim, collect every piece of clothing. Get married, have a child, online murder. I mean, I'm not much for online play, so naturally I'm
Contains a
gonna
record of all your recent transactions.
And you might be seeing the key up there, and this chest down here. Well,
That is a tricky one.
I must climb a mountain of gold. Ledger tells me how I've been getting money, like a record of how I get money and how I spend it. And of course,
These new gloves would look supremely handsome gripping the hilt of a finely polished sword. Which reminds me, where have I left the sword?
dies, which there is more dies that could be bought with real money.
You've a new type of gauntlet available. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast a spell. Quite extraordinary.
Fire shocker now available to me.
Pistols fire quickly and cause a respectable amount of damage among those who respect such things.
Kill 300 human enemies and I get money with each hit. Earn 10,000 gold from jobs, 8 extra damage, decrease your mouse damage. Well, for the time being, I'll use it, I guess.
Rifles are slower to fire than pistols, but can be used to engage targets at much greater range.
Because perks like that are, like, nice.
Hey. Not bad looking.
Anyways.
Anyone helping you?
Demon doors. Naturally.
Taking your money.
This is the one where we have pawn shops. Where I can literally sell my shit.
Bit of a shortage on goods. Oh. Thank you for your custom. That's a fine item.
Potions, clothing. Gifts and miscellaneous, all that good shit.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
But you might have noticed that I actually bought property while looking at the map, and that's a nice thing to do, you know, here. It's a nice ability to have. Because, frankly, it gets a little annoying having to go everywhere in the second game to adjust prices or whatever.
You were successful then. Bloody marvelous. You'll be glad to know I have some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by a man called Saker. He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains, so it won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan. Come with me.
Town's in the dumps. I'm practically having to give stuff away.
One of the mercenaries. A cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making life unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely pickled. These young thugs. Bloody lightweights, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be. You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though. In the meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind people. They'll just need a little convincing. Anyway, good luck dealing with Saker and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle. But I know you'll do just fine.
Yeah, because Hollow Men, you know, they're not real battle.
Satisfy your food cravings
Just
here.
going to have a look around.
$500 for that.
I admire your courage in going on the road
And that.
Slap on some
Really,
makeup.
what's the point? Hello there.
$1,000
Still
then.
some goodness in the world.
I'd go to the shops now. I was there yesterday, and they were starting to run out of stuff.
Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you.
We have the finest product in Albion.
Have you done this before?
Looking for something special? Or will it just be the regular stuff today? That's fine, thanks. Pleasure doing business with you.
I might keep that one for myself.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
I usually read...
That's one hell of a pie.
I better not show his face round here.
If the sale that's on near here was bigger, I might be interested.
That's some tasty work. Great pie. Smells delicious. You're a whiz with a rolling pin. I love your technique.
If business doesn't pick up soon, I'll be right out of it. Business, I mean.
Have you done this before? Lovely work.
Come on, people. You know you want to spend. I'll end up on the
Join
street
the elite
otherwise.
with our gems and...
Great pie.
Best establishment in Brightwall.
Pie of the day, I reckon. Pie mastery. Right there. I might keep that one for myself. Pie of the decade? Only time will tell.
You appear to have earned enough gold to purchase the rather repulsive items you require to complete your mercenary disguise. A most impressive feat for a member of the royal family. Of course, should you have acquired a taste for labor, you may continue working for as long as you wish.
Pie mastery. Right there.
If you find we're out of stock on anything, try again a few days later.
Ooh, might have that for pudding tonight.
Join the elite with our gems and jewels.
Oh, that's a good pie.
You won't find anything better in all of Brightwall than the stuff I'm selling right here.
Wonderful dough work. Pie mastery. Right there.
I figure a little extra money wouldn't hurt.
I might keep that one for myself.
Especially if I tend to buy more properties, which of course I do.
I love your technique.
We'll be going bankrupt if things don't pick up. And so will the rest of this area.
That's one hell of a pie. You handle that dough like an artist.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
You'll have to pay for that.
Ah, well. On to the next thing.
Join the elite with our gems and jewels.
Also, yeah. One of my living weapons, the gun, said to earn so much from jobs, so
Oh, we've
I was
got more
going
in
for
the back,
that.
so just let me know if you want to see more. Let's see what we can do for you. You're paying top gold. Need some help there? Yeah, maybe.
You have some new pieces of clothing. That beard should be a real boon if you're seeking a job in the technology sector. An excellent choice of tattoos, although I'm hardly an expert on the matter, but still, you have my admittedly ill-informed vote of confidence for what that's worth. Any other business to attend to? The armory is at your disposal. With a rifle, a skilled shooter can hit targets at significant range and inflict considerable damage.
I need to earn a shit ton more before that actually takes effect, though. %. Not even worth fixing it up, really.
Every ounce of gold.
Alright. Time to kick some bandit ass.
Be sure to...
If I've got enough now to repair this building. There we go. Yeah, auto upkeep on those buildings would be nice, but I don't believe that's an option.
Hi, Jimmy. Back from killing some dwellers? Come on in.
You been up to much lately? Nah, me neither. I sometimes wish I'd joined me dad with a family business.
Why didn't you?
Well, I never saw myself as a sugar salesman. And it wasn't really feasible after I killed him and all.
Jim.
Hey, Jimmy, over
the
here.
rain falls down upon my
Don't be
head.
shy, Jimmy.
I shot
Come
that
on over.
bird till it was stone cold dead.
Jimmy, over here, mate. Hey, Jimmy, over here. Jimmy, show Stilts here that thing you do, you know. The thing.
What thing?
Oh, go on. You was doing it all day last Tuesday. That had Captain Saker in stitches.
I know, I said I was going
not
to
got all
do
shy on me all of a
good,
sudden.
but I don't feel bad for bandits.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, oh, oh.
long as the bandit's entertained. And he's still getting sick? Wow. Because if it was me, he'd be dead. You can just ask my wife.
Roll over, you stupid mutt. Don't get too close.
How about Gilbert? After that fella what stiffed us on last job.
Alright, Jim, how's things? You've been drinking in Brightwall again? Now, don't let anybody tell you drinking alone is wrong. That's some of the best times I've had. Anyway, in you go then, mate.
We're all...
I'll have a quick look about, see if there's any treasures here. I have a feeling there is, but I can't quite remember. Ah, there's one. Just up on the hill here. Of course, the dog's pretty well useless at this point in time because there's enemies everywhere, but killed by a vicious hedgehog. What? Sounds figure to meet its maker.
Gotcha!
Jimmy, that really you? You look different somehow. Were your eyes always that colour?
Nah, Jimmy's got periwinkle eyes like a beautiful summer morning sky. That's not him!
It's not Jimmy!
Whoa, he's a big strong fella, isn't he?
Oh yes, dish that damage, lad. Open the gates! I need reinforcements! You're gonna regret this.
Oh, well. Guess that isn't the right one. Go figure.
Hey, you bastards! Leave my mate alone!
Did that bullet go clean through it?
Don't stand for it! Give as good as you get, mate!
There you go. Yeah. Later on, I'm able to buy these houses, but I just prefer to grab it here while I'm here, you know. Grab it now, damn it.
Kill the Jimmy impersonator!
You're welcome to try.
Stop shooting our boys, you moon-faced baboon! Ah, hello. Watch out! He's a good shot with it.
Boom. Most effective use of dynamite.
You ain't got a chocolate's chance in a schoolgirl's job.
Don't worry, mate. We'll dig that bullet out of you. I hate magic. And I hate magic users even more.
Looks like he might have something good on him. This better be worth it. Hey, making us look bad.
I consider it to be knocking when I can destroy a door. Mm-hmm. Totally.
Jimmy was my mate! Die!
I have no clue what happened to Jimmy. Last I saw him, he is still breathing. Snoring, rather, over the table. But yeah, alive. For all I know, he's been arrested, though. Oh, come on, where the hell is it? Okay, on to the next thing.
Leave him! He's mine! You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. But you'll die like one.
That's cute.
never lost a fight. Did you know?
The potions for summoned creatures pretty much just serves as a distraction at this point in time. I think if I increase my magic, the effect gets stronger, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Anyway.
Stop! You've won. This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live. It's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise. Thank you. I won't forget this. Let the stranger go!
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Sparing Saker has won over the support of his followers. Word is already spreading of your compassion and your strength.
Yay, another follower. Now, take note, this one is still unopened at level 20 for 20 seals. And if I look right over here, there's another one that I can open for 60. It's the base, it's both chests at the same time. Loot level 2. This is how I upgrade the things. Lover. Unlock marriage, house buying, having children, and adoption. I mean, I already got house buying, but whatever. If it's a compound thing, it just adds it all up, basically. I'm going to buy myself some of these. And I'm just going to upgrade this shit here.
It is a momentous occasion, sir. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement. Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. The sanctuary shop.
Samuel, this isn't a silver hen ale.
Then, no, that's just a chicken feather. I wouldn't drink that if I were you.
Sort, aren't you? Yuck. You dress like a hob.
Please, let's see it. Keep an eye out for danger.
I like you. It's true. Don't be thinking you can make me.
We're low on stock, so I'll give you a bit extra for certain items.
Top up.
Ah, here he is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed. We have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Mistpeak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course. Nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it, you will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience, I can show you what I mean.
Fair price.
Ah, now, the book says there is an additional, rather amazing capability about the sanctuary's map table. It can help you find people who are in need of a hero. When someone has given you a gift, I will keep it for you here until you wish to unwrap it. I shan't peek, I promise.
So far, this looks like my best one.
An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. Take a closer look at Brightwall and I will explain. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region.
Fragile, 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 anti-fragile, anti-fragile.
Having difficulty deciding? You may be able to help the others later, but you must start with someone. By completing quests for those in need, you will prove your abilities and demonstrate your potential as a leader.
Hello. Great, great. Now, this package, like I said, it's very special.
Basically, this nut job is obsessed with his gnome family.
It's very expensive, but then this is Jonathan we're talking about. He deserves only the best. Now, according to the catalogue, the delivery coach travels through Mystic Valley. Maybe they lost a wheel there or something. It's a good place to start looking around anyway.
Anti-fragile. Can't help it. I love Left Seraphim and Anti-Fragile. Their song, I think it's No Celestial, is like a rock vibe too, and I love that one. Off the same album, Anti-Fragile. Come on, fragile and die fragile. Come on my day, come on my day. Come on my name. Die fragile and die fragile. T fragile, fragile, and T fragile. And T fragile, fragile, and die fragile, and die fragile. Thomas Bakery. On my day, come on the day. Like on my day, they're fragile and die fragile.
Nothing but that worthless Uncle Stone. Lovely that is. We get nothing for this job.
Look out! Don't you know how to block, mate? Nice one! Now got the bugger! Harry a day keeps the doctor away.
Stop him!
Yay, hunk of stone. This idiot will live to regret his decision.
Jonathan's been a bit depressed lately, but he'll cheer up when he sees what I've got for him. You got it! Oh,
Jonathan is an inanimate object at
you
the
see,
moment.
Jonathan? I told you, didn't I? Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions.
This guy's a
Prepare your display area in
right
pride
meta.
of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check. Face your gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice, oh, Gargulus multipulus us.
The gargoyle is fucking hideous. These gnomes are ugly as hell too.
You should never move an injured person. Never leave home without a hat. Always look both ways before crossing a road.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Wait until I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I've stopped talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing! In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
And it doesn't much matter if the sky is rain or shine,
Because the gnome is happy almost all the time.
They said a gnome is a happy fellow almost all the time.
We said the gnome is a happy fellow almost all the time.
Oh, I travel round the land and wherever I
Cute
roam.
little song. Bye.
You, good sir, you who live in such a you will find the legendary lost play. Splendid.
Finally, tragedy and comedy will come together as they should.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this accursed place. Only death and insanity await you. Thou seekest forbidden knowledge, but shall find naught but damnation. Don't pick it up! No, really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you. You're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish.
I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear fellow, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
Aren't I just so pretty? A bearded lady.
Oh, Ethel, my love, my life, my son. If thou wouldst but give me
I'd
one
look
sign, one
right in
gesture
place
that would
in
speak of your affections,
ancient
then might I
Roman
fling this grey existence
theatre.
worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
My heart is yours, my love. Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Goo-goo.
Well, if a person is ticklish, they will in fact laugh, even if it's involuntarily.
Too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2. Which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus! Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Well, you ain't got much, but I guess I'll take it.
My demise.
You're going to set me on fire! Is that it?
That's only if I...
Give as good as you get, mate! What a thrust!
We're going to.
That didn't look so bad. Come on, get up!
Allow them to defeat me.
More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live. You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus. Cremation or burial? Nah, actually...
Ooh, that shot looks nasty!
Oi! Stop hitting us, you vicious son!
He's not so big! Don't let him push you around like that! Ooh! Teach you for...
All my men dead. My vengeance denied. My world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
A tremendous performance. That's just the ending I wanted to see when I was a young boy attending the theatre every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you, perchance, found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play! Do you have it? We're saved, Lambert!
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you 1,000,000 times! Thank you!
His head bosom! It's already working! Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands!
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms!"
What the hell was that? Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send aid to the dwellers.
What shall you do?
I believe Samuel awaits you at the town gates to express that very sentiment.
Ooh, might have that for pudding tonight.
I'm making a little bit more money, and it requires one extra button.
Pie making perfection. Ooh, that crust is divine. I love your technique.
What can I do for you?
Wonderful dough work.
Be careful. I've heard of people getting attacked
Happy
around
to be
here.
of service.
Have you done this before?
All available here. We have the finest product in Albion.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
You handle that dough like an artist. Pie mastery, right there. Lovely work.
Scarier than a Balvery.
Your reputation precedes you.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one man, the son of the old hero queen. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope that you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your mother founded.
I will.
Very, very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our king.
Upon that wall, you'll find a rather special gift has arrived for you in the usual place. You've acquired a new suit. I would say it's the best mercenary uniform that money can buy, which is a bit ironic, really. If you're not too busy, you might have a look in the sanctuary shop. I believe something new has been added. I look at you in that, and I'm markedly less terrified than I was just moments ago. You have done a wonderful thing for those poor people.
course you know. I have other shit I need to do.
You should spend your money here. Then I can have it. Get drunk as a skunk with my
Sell
merry
your
life.
unwanted items.
There's a blacksmith in all the
Please,
major towns.
You've got to help me. I'm so worried. It's my daughter, you see. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Please bring her back safe and sound as soon as you can.
Ouch.
Help me! Help! There's so many of them, and they're so scary. Please take me back to Mummy. Are you here to take me home?
Better wolves and hogs. These wolves die easily. Yeah, I could try to run it, but...
Yikes! Nasty monsters!
I love anyway.
Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo!
come back at some point.
Strangers. Oh, I just did. We made it out of the cave. Brilliant. Help! What's that? Help! I spy with my little eye something beginning with S.
I don't know what the glowing green cubes were.
More nasty things!
But
Don't let them eat me!
I'm in a bit of a radio show is about to end, and I need to go to bed after it ends, so...
Are we there yet?
Before I go to bed, I want to check out my new house in Mist Peak.
Are we there yet now?
I'm more inclined to do more of the quests in this game because they give me guild seals to unlock
My darling,
other shit.
my little darling, what a relief! I was beside myself. I can't thank you enough. I'm forever in your debt.
Ah, hello.
Camp. I think that's where the deed was for. This was for Miss Peak. Demon Door. Hunter's Lodge.
Oh.
It's really quite brilliant that I can select where I want to go from the map, and it will place me in the closest position possible. And leave a trail for me to get to where I'm wanting to go. I feel like I've been up this way before I bought this DLC, but It didn't go quite this far. Or something. I really don't know. New area. Woohoo! Oh, come on. Where the hell's the dig spot? Clearly, I already own this, which is nice. I can't rent it out. Okay, you jumped the fence. Congratulations.
Renting out a house you own is a fantastic way to make money. Real estate is always in demand.
That was a lot of clothing and a boxer potion for my puppy. That was nice. Some of this shit in here, though, it's like, what? No, it's a hunting lodge and everything, but damn. And now that I've come here, I will likely never return. Unless, of course, I get married, in which case I'll probably move them in here. Because that just makes the most sense. Come on. Where the hell's the dig spot? Right. Yeah, looks like it's just like Chesty's house. I can't really rent it out. Probably can't really move a family in either, but you know. Been forced to marry, it won't stop me from trying. Anyway, I'm going to log off here.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
And my current stats are strength nothing, stature, morality's up, attractiveness is up, weight is nil. Yay.
Now here is where you can fine-tune the more
And here's where I can save my progress.
esoteric aspects of your...
Alright, well, apparently it's going to force me to go to the dweller camp, finish what I'm doing, and all that other shit.
Any other...
It's fine. It's just
Our hero returns, bringing good tidings. And supper. Damn thing doesn't open. How do you, Oh, well, I never thought you'd actually get it, tell you the truth. Boulder. We've been blessed, my friends. We have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side. Boulder, promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them, and promise you will bring nothing but the fiercest justice upon Logan's head.
I promise.
Then may we be carried into the castle by the dark storms of fury!
You'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us against a whole army. We need to recruit more people.
I was afraid you'd come over all logical and sensible. Well, you have brought us a feast, and we are free to hunt again. We'll just keep on eating and drinking till you're good and ready. Right, Border? He couldn't be happier.
I'm making great progress, I mean. It's only been, what, 3 hours? There's
You
about...
have made an important ally today. The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
Yay! Although some of these people aren't worth a shit, their support is, you know, needed for some odd reason. I think I'll just save my shit for now and continue on so I can save and quit.
I'll tell you what, that Logan better not show his face round here.
I couldn't be prouder of what you've accomplished here, but there is still much for us to do, and I know just where to find our next allies. I'll meet you at the station in Mistpeak when you're ready. The revolution is just getting started.
Yay.
I placed the
See if I can
contract
save now.
representing your promise to Sabine on the
There
wall.
we are. And the Sabine, the contracts he's referring
Anyone can
to is
make a
this
promise,
one.
but then what do you do about it?
Yay. Anyway, thank you for watching.